Love letters and what they've done at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater and beyond, which is just, it's so tailor-made for these two, man.
Yes.
It is just what you said, when you're doing what you know you should be doing. I can't think of two people that could do this better than our honored guests today. We start with someone that I knew for a while, and by pure chance and circumstance, 20-some years ago, my wife and I moved into a house in Eden Prairie, and we were going out for a walk, and it turned out 3 doors down, Nancy Nelson lived, just by chance. And I worked with her husband, Bill Carlson, so I knew Bill lived in Eden Prairie. I didn't realize that we would become neighbors. And Nancy had these, not only is Nancy and Bill wonderful people, as you know, but they were great caregivers to their parents. Each one had a parent still living, and they allowed them to live at their house and made sure that they could give them the best that they could give them. So you guys think you know Nancy and Don. I'm going to tell you some things you don't know about them, because it all starts right here, just why we're here today, the 30-Day Foundation. And I had a young daughter at that time that would walk down, and she would ring the doorbell, and Nancy would answer it because she wanted to visit Nancy's dogs. Yeah, and Nancy would bring her in, and you know, if you know Nancy, you know, and she'd offer her a cookie, and we were just telling, my daughter would say, yes, I would like that, but I have peanut allergies, so if there's peanuts in it, I can't eat it. She was about 4 years old, and Nancy would always take care of her. That's the kind of person that she is. Talented, my gosh. She was on the stage in high school, breaking barriers at the time, and doing all these great things in broadcasting. Eventually, she met Bill, who was a wonderful colleague and friend to so many of us. I'll never forget, Don won't either, the night that Bill passed at WCCR TV, and we got the word, and all these people just showed up at the station. People that weren't working, people that were off their shift, they just came to the station because they wanted to grieve together because of what he meant to everybody. Nobody had to say a word, nobody had to tell somebody to come in. We just wanted to be together because we wanted to grieve for Nancy and Bill, the kind of people that they are. The 30-Day Foundation. Perfect for Nancy Nelson because she cares about other people. We could talk all day about the things she's done in her career. We know that. But she's got a heart bigger than Mancini's in West 7th Street. And that's why we honor her today. Everything else is an outcome of who she is as a person, and she leads with her heart every day. We're honored to honor you. Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy Nelson.
It says the 30 Days Foundation, a charity, Legends Luncheon, honoring Twin Cities and Minnesota media legend Nancy Nelson. The honor is mine. Look at you. I'm in a room with people who care. It doesn't get any better than that. You care because you know someone out there who doesn't have a name to you or a face to you needs some help. And all you want to do is say, let me help. I mean, what an extraordinary thing you're doing. I'm so pleased to be here with you today. Mike, thank you for the kind words. I've had a wonderful life. It's been so blessed. And most special because I was born to Willis and Florence Nelson. And then I married Billy Carlson. And they built me, and they made me. And they gave me all of the things that mattered to me and that have allowed me to just participate with some effect in this community. I'm just so grateful. I don't know what else to say. Max, help me.
You're doing great.
You're fine, yeah.
There's my voice over there. Let me tell you something about Don Shelby. I've known Don since he came to WCCO in 1978. And of course, he took WCCO in the Twin Cities by storm. And Billy and he were in the newsroom together every day, all of those decades. And as he is to everyone, Don became a friend. You referred to the night that Billy finally couldn't stay any longer. Don was one of the first through the door, and Don did Billy's eulogy. And as we come forward, and now occasionally we're on stage at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters doing love letters, I just look over at my friend. He's kind of cradled me all these years and helped hold me up. And Don is bigger than life. It only takes you a few seconds of talking to him when you realize that. There's nothing he can't do, and nothing he hasn't done, and nothing he doesn't intend to do. But underneath all of that, I'm Don Shelby, and there is that I'm Don Shelby. There is a man of such decency and integrity. And to be included on a day like this, standing next to him, is the ultimate honor. And then Mick. Everybody knows you because of your remarkable stage presence. Most people don't know in depth what you do with this. And you've been doing it for 15 years. And it's a job. And nobody pays you. But you do it because you really do want to make a difference in the world. And you do. That's an extraordinary thing. Most of us get up every morning and we just hope to get through the day. And then every now and then, somebody comes along who makes a difference in the world. And Mick Sterling is one of those. Would you like me to sit down now? Don, what do we do? Well, Don gets his turn. The clock is ticking. We'll do what I'll do for a second, yes, what we do at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters when we come out after the show and sit and chat with everybody for a few minutes. And by the way, with our age, I always tell them, I know you're just here to see if Don and I are still ambulatory. I'll answer any question you'd like to ask. Maybe you just don't have any, and that's okay, I'll sit down. But is there anything anybody wants to ask?
When you perform again?
Oh, right. Don and I, since 2022, have dropped in for 3-week spurts at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters. We just concluded our 6th run in Love Letters, and we're back in February. Sweet show.
Yeah.
The man who wrote it was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize. It's just 2 people, Don and me. We join them when they're very young, they're kids, and they start writing to each other. And then we spend a lifetime with them as they write to one another for 50 years. And it's exactly what you would expect, 50 years of anybody's life. It's a roller coaster. You laugh, you cry, and then every night, curtain call comes and I get to go over and hold hands with Don Shelby for a minute. What a deal, huh? Anything else? No? I know, it's time to sit down. I'm honored. Thank you so much. Thank you. These faces I've known for decades, and it's so nice to have an honor, but it's no more deserved than so many of the people in this room. And I just consider myself blessed to be a part of this community. Mick, thank you for today, and thank you for giving and caring. Thanks for being here. Thank you. They have to help me down.
Not much, we don't.
Protecting the talent here.
Our next honored guest. In 1986, almost 40 years ago, I walked into the newsroom at WCCO TV as an intern and knew nothing about nothing.